Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you are all doing well. It is another gloomy day in London, so I thought I would do another thrift flip DIY video. But this time I'm going to be a bit more practical, a bit more useful. And I thought, what better thing to make than a face mask? In the UK, the government has advised that people wear face masks on public transport if you're in shops or in areas where social distancing isn't possible. I was out there looking for face masks and I found it quite hard to find cute, reusable face masks. So I thought, why not make our own? We've got to work hard for things. And I mean, if it's making our own face mask, that's what we gotta do. So I bought a really cute face mask from Day, but it's quite bold colors. So I wanted to make a few of my own so then I can have different ones for different outfits. Maybe one for every day of the week. Might be excessive, but if you're making your own, and we're gonna be wearing these for the foreseeable, I mean, why not? The great thing about these Day ones is all the proceeds are given to Women's Aid, which is a domestic abuse charity. And since lockdown, the numbers of domestic abuse have been rising. So I think it's very important to support charities like this if you are going to buy a face mask. If you have fabric at home, I'm going to show you how to make your own. The first face mask I'm going to be making is using this star fabric, which is actually cut from the DIY dress that I did in my first thrift flip video. If you haven't seen it, go watch it. It's a good one, if I say so myself. I think this is great because it's more muted to the Day one that I already have. I just kind of estimated that this will be enough because I'm gonna fold it round, sew it, and then I'm actually going to use the Day face mask as a stencil so I know size-wise how big I need it.
Let's get cutting!
Before we start, I do need to address the elephant in the room, which is my sewing box. I mean, it's not mine, it's my mum's. Is this not the cutest sewing box you have ever seen? It looks like a little picnic basket. I actually might use this as a handbag for the summer. Can you imagine? Maybe thumbnail? Maybe not. A matching measure tape. Measure tape. A matching tape measure. A matching tape measure. A matching tape measure. It's going pretty well over here. First, I measured the face mask I already had. It was 7.5 by 4.5. I then cut my fabric into 2 pieces and measured and marked the dimensions of my other face mask onto it using chalk. Using a ruler, I drew the shape of the face mask onto the fabric. I then cut it out. Using the piece I already had, I placed it on the second piece of fabric and drew around it to ensure that both pieces were the same size. I then cut the second piece out. Next, turn your 2 pieces of fabric inside out and place them on top of each other, using pins to hold them in place. Grabbing a needle and thread, I began to sew the 2 pieces of fabric together. Sew 3½ sides together. When you come to your final side, only sew half of it together as you will need to turn the face mask inside out so the fabric is facing the right way. Make sure all the corners are pulled out. Then sew the final half of the 4th side together. Grab some ribbon or elastic for the straps and cut it in half. Then sew both straps onto each side. Make sure to test before you sew so you know the mask will fit you. And voila, you have a face mask. Wow. I was originally gonna do 3 face masks and I made 1 and I'm honestly exhausted. So we're just gonna go with what we did. Drum roll, please. Ta-da! Here we have it. It isn't as professional as one that you would buy, but it honestly took me less than an hour and I used all materials that I had at home. As you can see, I didn't cut it too well, but it does the job. It's very cute and chic, and I should wear it with my star dress and I can be matching. Look. It gets fatter on this side. I definitely recommend doing it double-sided because then it makes it a bit thicker rather than just having 1 piece of fabric. I think definitely do 2. And I think the ribbons are a nice touch. Pretty chuffed with that. Can add this to my star collection. I need to make a top now and then I'm gonna have a whole wardrobe literally made from this fabric. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I'm sorry that I only did 1, but it was hard. Please try and use a reusable face mask because apparently there are 129 billion face masks used every month and a lot of these are ending up in the oceans and rivers. So if you use a recyclable one, you can just put it in the wash. It saves you money, it saves the environment, and if you can make something as cute as this, I mean, why not? Thanks for watching and see you in my next video. Bye!